I'm Dave Zamos with the Federation Chesapeake Council. I'm here at the 2017 Somerset Fly Fishing Show with Jim Klug of Yellow Dog.
Yeah, Jim Klug.
Klug, yes.
Yeah.
K-L-U-G.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Listen, it's a big world out there, and a lot of people come here because they want to go out and see that big world.
That's right.
So tell us about the show, what you're experiencing, and what Yellow Dog does.
Well, great. Well, we're based out of Bozeman, Montana. We are a specialty travel company that sends anglers all over the world to fish, whether it's freshwater, saltwater, international, or domestic. We've got a huge lineup of different destinations, lodges, and outfitters that we work with. And we connect anglers with great fishing. That is what we do.
I bet you do.
Yeah.
So tell me about the show. You get a lot of traffic?
Oh, it's an unbelievable show this year. This is our 17th year for Yellow Dog being here. I probably did it for 10 years before that in my previous job, and I've never seen a crowd like we've seen this year. Saturday was off the hook busy. There's a reason that so many people from the industry come to this show. It really has become kind of the main event for consumer shows having to do with fishing specifically. It's great. I mean, the crowds are great. We do tremendous business here, and the neatest thing is people come to plan their trip. Whether they're looking to come out to Montana and fish trout, or Alaska, or down to Argentina, or super remote like Bolivia or the Seychelles, they come here to research and plan their trip, and that's the reason we come every year.
Yeah. What do people like about Yellow Dog? What have they told you?
Well, I'll tell you. First of all, we have an unbelievable lineup of destinations we talked about, but we only sell what we know. If it's in our lineup, if it's in our program, we've been there, we've done the research, and we can make sure that people are prepared and dialed in before they head down, so they have a great experience. But the other thing that's great, and a lot of people don't realize this, is if you were to book, say, any of these lodges directly, or you book them through us, it's the exact same cost. We don't upcharge anything, there's no additional fees. So what you end up with is an agent that's working on your behalf to make sure that you're dialed in, prepared, set up for success, most importantly, that you're going to the right place. Because here's the thing with the lodges. They're all here trying to fill spots. They want to sell their spots. And we get it. They have a product that they need to sell, and so they're going to tell you something to get you to their lodge. That's their job. Well, with our lineup, what we tell people is, look, you're going on a trip. First of all, understand something. We don't care where you go. We don't own these lodges. We're not obligated to fill spots. We don't have to send you to one particular spot. So what we're going to do is work with you, talk a lot about what you're looking for, your expectations, budget, all of those different things. At the end of that, we're going to say, you know what, based on the conversations we've had, here's a couple great recommendations. Our whole thing is when we send a client down to the lodge, we want them to get there and be like, you know what? Yellow Dog totally dialed us in, sent us to the right place. This is ideal. So we work hard to do that. We've got an unbelievable staff of experienced people. As we said, we've been to these places, we know them. We pass that information along to our clients and deliver great trips.
So if you're on your way and you have trouble with the airlines or you get stuck somewhere, you can call Yellow Dog and help get back on track?
You bet. And imagine if it's a Sunday morning at 5 a.m. That's really the difference between a company like ours and some of the other travel options. Something like that happens, you might be on your own, or you're trying to call a small agent that booked your trip and no one's answering the phone because they're not there.
Or you can't get in contact with the lodge.
That's exactly right. You can't get in contact with the lodge in Guatemala or Bolivia or Argentina. Well, with us, you have that accountability, you've got that safety net, and you've got that support structure, which is huge.
What are popular destinations these days?
For us, saltwater continues to be very popular, but when we come out here, a lot of the things we talk about are Alaska. People from this area love to go to Alaska, which we get. So we have a great Alaska program. South America is big for us. Argentina, Chile, Patagonia area. This year, the exotics have been really big. We have a huge interest in the Seychelles, the saltwater fishing over there, and some of the newer programs like the Masir fishing in India, the Arapaima fishing in Guyana, the really cool off-the-grid remote stuff.
Arapaima, air-breathing fish.
Air-breathing fish, air-breathing jungle fish that can actually grow up to about 800 pounds. I was lucky enough to just be down there a couple months ago for my first trip for Arapaima. It was incredible. One of the neatest operations I've seen, and certainly one of the coolest fish.
Wow, this sounds fantastic.
It is fantastic. Fly fishing takes you to great places. That's the cool thing about this sport.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. The fish are almost secondary sometimes.
They really are. One of the neat things is getting out and seeing the world and traveling. The fishing's a bonus, but the places that fly fishing takes you is really what makes this sport
it's a great excuse.
Exactly.
Okay, Jim Klug, K-L-U-G, Yellow Dog.
That's right.
Dave Zamos at the Somerset Fly Fishing Show.